Hi guys, so today I'm going to continue the series making different rune stones themed with the different elements. So today I'm doing fire. I'm gonna try just doing one and then from there doing more. I'm taking not the red, the ruby UV resin, and I'm just pouring it in here, just a thin little layer like so. And then I'm taking a piece of cellophane or cling wrap, and I'm using my little stick and I'm just pushing it in there. And you want to try and get little peaks and valleys in there. So you want to do extra more cellophane than you'll need. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this under the light. If it's really cute, that'll be one thing. If it's ugly, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because my main fire idea revolves around this technique. So we'll see. See how it's like smeared in there around the different areas, and I'm just trying to, like, you know, you could use this or a toothpick, but just try and get it into the little folds. It should be fully cured. Let's pop it out and see how it looks. Ooh, I like it. What do you guys think? So you just gotta clip this off, but it almost looks like there's like a yellow sheet, like some piece of cloth inside there. But I think it looks cool. I'm gonna try and make it look a little more fiery, and then at the end I'll need to paint in the symbols. This one has a little bit of like magenta in it, like the redder red. I think I like this one better. So I'm gonna mix the two reds, the ruby and the regular, and then do the same yellow behind it. And I might do like a thin layer of clear up front, or maybe a thin layer of the orange, just so that there's no holes or bubbles in the front of it. We want the regular ruby color, and since we know that we want that for the whole thing, I'm just going to do all of them now. I completely underestimated how much resin I had in each bottle, and I used up all of the ruby red. So I had to custom make some more with some of this orange that I got from Sophie and Toffee from the Bees box, and I know it changes color, but I think that that'll be okay. And I feel like I got it pretty close. I'm going to have to come up with another color to push in, and then another color behind it. So I think I'm going to use this red, and I'm going to thin it out a little bit. So I'm just stirring in some clear, keep it pretty opaque. And I'm going to do more than one at once, so wish me luck. Now for the squishins. Alright, let's take these out and see the moment of truth. I am just putting a thin layer of this yellow over it, and the yellow is a mixture of like a light pale yellow mica powder, and then the Litz resin ginger yellow along with the base is this Fun Showcase colored UV resin. I just wanted it to be less see-through, but I also want to test this stuff, so that's why I am using it. I want to see how good, and I actually really like it. It cures really well, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. So, all right, so that's what they look like with the yellow. So you can still see some of the red peeking through. We're going to cure that now. That layer is done. For now, let's back them with a solid color. Maybe red? I think red. Let's do red. It's more burgundy, I think, but it's still pretty. If you guys can see that. All right, let's give her a little drop. I guess it has kind of a cool little fire, like the center of fire. I kind of was hoping it would look like flames. So you can kind of see like the layers. But they do look like alien babies. I'll dome these and show you guys what they look like. But I'm gonna let them sit overnight before I do that. Make sure you're wearing protective gear when you do this. You don't want to be breathing in resin particles. Sand enough, but don't sand too much where you're, you know, if you're just going to be doming anyways. All right, guys, so my Dremel stopped working, so I decided to move to just filling in the symbols with the Posca pen, and now I'm going to dome these. I've got this like little like tile, and I know it looks crappy, but I use it to put in my lamp and cure things. So I'm going to dome the top, and then I'm going to, once my Dremel is charged, I'm gonna sand the rest of them and then dome the back. So just put a little bit on there and then kind of push it to the edge, but the surface tension should keep it. Maybe I should do one at a time. Maybe that's more smart. Yes, Vanessa, that's more smart. All right, so I domed the tops and I let them sit for a good day, because with UV resin, it can be tacky for quite a while, and if you don't want fingerprints or anything and you want that really glossy top coat, you've just gotta do it and let it sit and don't touch it. I know it's hard, so I just need to sand the bottom, finish the bottoms, and then I'll be done with fire. Trying to make sure that I dome them so they're all about the same size. Like this one is definitely a lot tall. Oops, you can't see. This one's a lot taller than this one, so I wanna try and even that out through doming. I really like how you know, it's pretty orangey, but you can see the yellows, and sometimes you can see the little red bits too in there. So it has that kind of fiery, and some of it's pearlescent, and I like it. Not what I was envisioning originally. I mean, it's close, but originally I was thinking it would look more like a single flame and not like you're staring into embers.